Hello, what you can see here is a little follow-up video to AvE's video about welding filter helmets and their response times. You already saw that welding is very noisy and triggering is not easy on this very noisy signals. So what I thought is that we have an IR LED here which triggers the helmet. We catch this with the scope on the yellow lines. On the other side, on the welding helmet, I have salvaged a solar cell from an old calculator, and we use this to trigger the signal when the helmet darkens. So what you can see here is the setup inside of the welding helmet. It's the little solar cell you can see here and the oscilloscope probes. The solar cell is taped with sticky tape on the inside of the filter. To see what we want to see, we can use the single shot option of our oscilloscope. But first I have to turn on the light to give a higher difference on the solar cell after we trigger it. So what we measured here is around 110 microseconds, and the factory specifications are from light to dark 0.1 milliseconds, which is then right around this what we measured here. This filter is out of a 3M Speedglas of the 100 series with the variable shades. So what we now test is this cheap welding helmet made in China and sold by Amazon for around 30 euros, which I'm using for some years now. Now we do the same test with the cheap helmet and look what we can see there. The main difference between these two helmets is the price tag. The cheap one is around 30 euros, the 3M one is about 120 euros. As well, the cheap one is a completely passive one, which uses a solar cell to generate energy to function, and the 3M one does need CR2032 coin cells. What you can see here is the result of the cheap helmet. And you can see that we need for light to dark setting a time of 750 microseconds, which is way more than the 3M helmet, which was around 110 microseconds. So we see that the cheap one is very slow in comparison. So now what we saw, there's a difference between the cheap one and the more expensive ones. And so greetings to Canada, to AvE, and I wish you a Merry Christmas. Goodbye.